now. Missing Steph Curry, the Warriors got steamrolled last night by the Celtics, trailing by 23 at half and eventually losing 121-110. The loss brings the Warriors' record against teams above 500 this year to 12-18. Over the All-Star break, Curry sat down with our Malika Andrews and talked about his future and still wanting to win.
I still love to play basketball, like just at its core. I still love the work that goes into it. It's my happy place when I'm out there on the court. So that belief and that joy that I try to play with, I think is contagious, for our team. I'm still motivated to, keep chasing, that elusive fifth championship.
So he still has the will to win. I think we all knew that. But the question now is, do the Warriors, they got blown out last night. Do the Warriors, and I know he didn't play, does he need to leave the Warriors in order to win another ring? What do you think?
Well, I have love for owner Joe Lacob, and I have profound respect for Steve Kerr. And I just don't want to see, I want them to live a long and prosperous life, and I don't want to see them harmed. Because if you ever move Steph Curry, you might as well leave the Bay Area. It won't be safe for them. I don't care where they are. You can't don't ever move off of Steph Curry because that's the babyface assassin. He's box office. He's a 4-time champion. He's a league MVP. He's phenomenal. And he's still playing like an all-world player. What I would say to you is that this team is not good enough. They've got no shot at the championship. They're not in the championship equation. So he deserves a better situation than what he has right now. But the Golden State Warriors do have like their first-round picks over the next 7 years. They've got assets to go out there and get something to assist him. You were expecting one of those things to be Jimmy Butler to some capacity, but he got hurt this year. Steph got hurt last year in the playoffs. One could easily argue they might have beaten Minnesota if Steph Curry hadn't gone down in that series. Jimmy Butler could get you a game, and I get that. But you just look at it from that standpoint. Does Steph leave the Warriors to win a 5th title? The answer to that is yes, because I can't see them winning a title in the foreseeable future. So if you want a title, you have to leave. I just think that if you're the Warriors, it has to be something he comes and insists upon. You don't let go of Steph Curry if you are the owner of the Golden State Warriors.
Well, first of all, if was a fifth, we'll all be drunk. They didn't. They didn't win. They didn't beat Minnesota. So I don't want to hear that. The days of Steph Curry actually having a shot or winning another championship in Golden State, those days are over. Those days are over. I don't see the only hope that he had was for them to be aggressive and try to go get Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Yeah.
And from my understanding, the Bucks wanted no parts in what they were trying to offer. Because I heard they were trying to throw Draymond Green in the deal, which probably blew up the whole damn deal. Milwaukee probably said we good for those type of dollars. I'm just keeping it real. And so when you think about where they are and what's going to be on the market for them to go get, we don't know what Jimmy Butler at his age is going to come back looking like for us off of ACL injury. Draymond Green is done when it comes down to actually being a guy that could give you actual production. Especially with the dollars that he's making, he's not delivering. Steph Curry, and it's a damn shame because Steph is playing at an all-time high. What guy's going to be free that you could go get to pair along Steph that's going to actually move the needle? Because I'm going to say this, SGA, he ain't going nowhere. Anthony Edwards, not going nowhere. Wemby, Jokic, all of these guys, Luka, are still in the Western Conference. So with not being able to go get Giannis and watching the production that's around him, right now the pieces that he got, they're dead bird tall grass. Those days are over for Steph winning the championship in Golden State. Go ahead.
Well, it's a sad end to an era.
Yeah, that's it, right? It makes you feel old.
Golly. I don't see it either. And I did the same exercise mentally. I'm like, all right, who could go? If Giannis gets out there,
a lot of mental exercise.
Because it's important that we acknowledge our whole being, stretch our mind. You know, Alzheimer's is getting people out here these days. You gotta be careful.
My Lord.
Anywho.
They are though.
I don't know. It is. It's almost a la Knicks, right? Jalen Brunson comes from the Mavs, becomes Jalen Brunson in New York. I'm trying to think of a tier guy that maybe would move to play alongside of Steph and have that sort of next leap. I'm struggling to come up with that person. And I don't know when you look at the West. If I am Giannis, for example, if I am somebody that's trying to go and contend in the West, how much runway does Steph have left? It becomes a concern.
Let me ask y'all this real quick. I don't believe it does, but does Kyrie Irving move the needle? Because, he's in Dallas. They shut him down for the season. I don't believe that he's going to be part of that rebuilding situation. He's aging. Can Kyrie Irving go to State and move the needle? I don't believe it can.
I don't know.
Kyrie Irving and Steph Curry together would be absolutely spectacular, but it ain't going to win you a championship.
It's not in the West. It's not enough size.
Not with the size that exists within the Western Conference. That's not going to win you a championship. It would be box office. It would be something special to behold. It would be entertaining as hell, but it ain't going to win you a championship. Go ahead.
I kind of got one, but I don't know if there's another level for him to take. He's in Brooklyn.
Okay.
What's my guy from Denver?
Michael Porter Jr.?
Is there another level for him?
No.
Not that type of level. We're talking about the Western Conference.
I'm thinking.
Maybe they try to snipe Kawhi Leonard. I don't know.
What?
That?
Really?
Oh, come on.
Now, wait a minute.
You know how many hills are in San Francisco? He might be hurt from that.
See? Wait a minute.
Come on, man.
We just came from there. That was too easy for him.
Have you seen what he's doing right now?
He's been phenomenal. But
wait a minute.
It's never an issue about his play. It's an issue about his health. And let me tell you something. In San Francisco for Super Bowl week, hills everywhere. It reminded me of it. It was scary driving. Talk about roller coaster. It was like being at Six Flags. Driving down those damn hills and then driving up those hills. My God. Those hills, he will not be healthy. I'm telling you right now, something happened to him. Walking up the hill, down the hill, driving, something going to happen. Ankle, thighs, knees, whatever. Oh, hell no. I don't want Kawhi anywhere near the Bay. I don't want him anywhere near San Francisco. It's not healthy. It's not healthy for him. He can't walk the streets there.
Maybe the Warriors' best shot was last year when they got Jimmy Butler and they couldn't quite get over.
That's like asking them to spend time on the Stairmaster for about 30 minutes. That ain't going to work.
Coming up first.
That's San Francisco.
Stay in the East now in the NBA. The Celtics beat the Warriors last night thanks to Jaylen Brown, who recorded his third triple-double of the season, 23 points, 15 boards, 13 dimes. Boston has now won 7 out of their last 8 games. As for the Warriors, no Curry equals big problems. Golden State now 6-11 without Steph Curry. He's sidelined with a knee injury. Boston wins it 121-110. Elsewhere in the East, the Cavaliers picked up their winning ways where they were left off before the All-Star break, beating the Nets 112-84. That makes 6 in a row. The Cavs, who are now unbeaten since acquiring James Harden at the trade deadline. Harden added 16 points last night and 9 dimes. Who is more dangerous in the East right now? Is it Boston or is it Cleveland, Eminem?
I think it's Boston. Very rarely do we see add superstar boom success. I think that even though James Harden is a bigger body in terms of size upgrade from Darius Garland, even though he's willing to pass the rock, I think he's actually going to unlock or open up Allen and Mobley a little bit. It just needs more time. Boston has a core. They've been at this thing. They're continuing to build.
Go ahead.
Definitely for me, the Cavs. Cavs are more dangerous than the Boston Celtics in my estimation. I look at Jaylen Brown. This is why he's an MVP candidate, top 2 MVP candidate, because look at what he's doing. I respect the hell out of Pritchard and Derek White and stuff like that, but you talking about Donovan with James Harden, with Mobley and Allen? Again, James Harden got to show up in the games that count. We understand that, and we know Jaylen Brown will. I got no doubts about him. But I'm just saying, whether it's on paper or whether it's just an expectation because of the squad you've assembled, I think it's reasonable to say the Cavs should be perceived as more dangerous at this particular juncture.
I completely disagree with you.
Okay.
By the way.
It's the Celtics.
My verbiage should.
He hit a should.
It's the Celtics. You know why? Because the Celtics, not only do they have experience, not only do they have guys that have been there and won it at a high level, not only can Jaylen Brown be the best player in that series, but they play the other side of the basketball.
Come on. Talk about it.
It's not just offense. Those guys have proven to be able to lock down and slide those puppies whenever it matters the most. And that's all across the board. We didn't see Sam Hauser when he tried to get picked on, slide those feet in a crucial moment. And I got more trust in Joe Mazzulla than I do Kenny Atkinson.
That's fair. That last part, even though I respect Atkinson, I just need to say this. I approve that message.
Get out of here.
We also don't know the Celtics ceiling. What if Jason Tatum comes back and they go to another level?
I wanna try to boast at what I look like. Think I'm gonna try to wear, I pull up all brains. Jimmy with the heat, I'm on fire. It's NBA, I'm here,